Hey you guys, Iras here, and today I wanted to talk about some of these super gigantic sims you might have been seeing around the gallery. Simply just by running a search for fat or big, and those are their words, not mine, you can go around and see from multiple users, from Jinglebird, from Fat Hitler. That doesn't look like Hitler, to be honest with you. That just does not look like Hitler. But read these comments. How did you do that? And yeah, absolutely no description from him or comment letting us know how he did that. Even more people pulling this off. And yes, the effects are very glitchy, but it's still some of the first slider mods and hacks we're seeing for The Sims 4. Okay, I know this one isn't hacked, but I just want to see Fat Bieber. I mean, that is just so, yeah, that satisfies a lot of my personal insecurities. And creepy fat woman, okay. Jabba the Hutt. How is this even possible? Thank you, no response. How did you make it? Absolutely no response. And let's actually open up this sim so you can see what it's like in action. Now that's the thing. This doesn't revert back to normal. This is about those are the changes I can make to the sim. The stomach is completely inverted. If I try to mess with the thighs, let's see what happens. I can only shrink it so much. The breasts seem to have a lot of go to them, but still, it's very bizarre, and I can't even speculate as to how this would work because, again, no one who has access to this has talked or given us any information on how it works. One thing I do know, you can increase and decrease the musculature, but it makes minor difference. But when you change the fat, it immediately reverts back to normal. That gives you an idea of what kind of hack this is. If you switch it back, it doesn't do anything. Even if you hit undo, it doesn't take it back to normal. So that tells you what kind of hack or glitch is really going on here. I just opened the gallery at random without even searching anything, and this is one that popped up. So this is getting around more and more, but again, I've been searching on forums, I haven't found anything. I've been looking for YouTube videos, I've only found one, and then the comment on that was never answered as far as how it was pulled off. Mods for The Sims 4 only take you to clothing, and it's just, this is information that I think more people should have access to, but for some reason they aren't. Either no one's talking about it, or when they ask questions, no one answers them. As can be expected, there is some obvious clipping here, but what I want to know is what is, again, I have no idea how this is being done, but you don't have to pick such extreme dimensions or something as large as this. You could pick it, you know, more realistic, because even the smallest breast size I'm picking is honestly gargantuan compared to what it normally is. So if I were to see what settings are available, you could find something a lot smaller, or, because, I mean, what's the smallest you can make your sim? And the neck is still very large and until you shrink it. Then it shrinks back to normal and can never be brought back. And yeah, this isn't any better than what she looked like before, not at all. For example, this is a sim that has been altered and hacked beyond what you can normally do with them. Again, the gut does not go out that far. That is obvious, that is also an enhancement. So whatever this tool is, it does not push them, and I can also even change the gender if I want. It does not push them to that ridiculous extreme that we frequently see. That is just that's just someone who, okay, let me be honest with you. That is a child who is just screwing around. But if you actually take it seriously, you could create someone who is more realistically overweight, or unrealistically super duper skinny if you want. So we know that with this technology you could actually do something more normal and more human, par this little bit of clipping right here and at their sides. So we know that that is a capability of this, whatever it is. That is why I want you guys to do as much research as possible. If anyone knows how you can do this, step forward and tell us, because it does not always bring that super huge result. It can be used for much more realistic purposes and probably something not even as extreme as this, or slightly more extreme. It's exactly what I predicted in my Sims 4 Create a Sim wish list, almost. A free mode, if you will. So if whoever knows how to do this could just step forward and make that information available to the public, comment it on this video. If you know anything, just comment it. That would be super phenomenal. One more thing I would like to say is that the shoulder width does not seem to be also as exaggerated as the other features on the sim have been, which again, I have no idea how this technology works, but if you can select what becomes, this isn't a word, but extremiated and what isn't, then the shoulder width being one of them, this is an even more useful technology than I thought. So again, please speak up if you know anything about this, leave it in the comments, leave a link, because again, I've had very little luck finding a video or a forum page about this, so I just want people to share what information we have, and that would be phenomenal, because the more people this gets to, other people who are talented hackers can work out something, can fix glitches, and we can have this solved and ready to go sooner into The Sims 4's release date. So that's all I wanted to let you guys know. Thanks for watching, and have a good one.